Hello and welcome to my first of many tutorials to how to make a beat, making a beat, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna be chilling. We're all gonna learn together. I'm no pro, but I'm learning little by little each day. Today we're gonna be going over the black type beat, kind of like what I would envision him on or whatever. This kind of it's inspired by the song Problem. It's a little bit of a older song, but it's pretty dope. I still think that he'll be able to rock to this. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So I believe that song was actually in, I believe, D minor. It's a lot slower of a song as well too. Um, don't know why my computer's taking forever. All right, there we go. Um, Taking a song like maybe at like a 100 BPMs. Uh, Also, just so that you guys can see my the sounds that I'm using. I'm using a pad from Electra X. It sounds like this. Using the E piano from Lounge Lizard. It sounds like this. And then an 808. Although he had like kind of like a more of a mellow 808 in that song or whatever. But I just like 808s. I like this 808, and I just decided probably not the same 808 he uses, but it still gets the point across nonetheless. It's pretty dope. Regular kick, snare, get a little bit of reverb, uh, another snare, and some hi hats. So pretty much this beat is it's not so hard to make that type of beat. At least I don't think so. Um, but I'll definitely I'll start off with the drums. You feel me? Your drums are gonna be pretty basic. Snares are gonna be on their normal spots where you normally hear that snare go. Oops. Okay. And then you want to make sure that when you do your snares and everything, you put the velocity way up. Feel me? It gets that nice pop. You feel me? Like it jumps out or whatnot. Get that head knocking and whatnot. And his hi hats were really basic, not very many rolls or whatever, or not any rolls to be honest. But just very basic. But you want to go into the piano roll and play with the velocities a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Every other one, real basic, real basic. Most people would say like that beat was a pretty dope beat, pretty simple. But dope nonetheless. I'm a firm believer in keep it simple, stupid. You feel me? Like some of these beats that people be playing nowadays is like overly complicated. I feel like you don't have to overcomplicate things. You feel me? So basically the 808 is gonna follow the kick. So like let's place the kicks. The kicks are pretty much spaced out in this track, and in his type of music or whatnot, they're pretty spaced out, I would say. So I'm not gonna copy the beat exactly like his beat. When you're making beats and stuff like that, I like to kind of make it my own type of beat as well too. Like put my own on it and stuff. So I'm not trying to like jot the dude's style. You feel me? So like um, just want to try and make it something different. Make it my own. I think that sounds about okay. I can live with that. That sounds dope. Nice and spaced out. His drums were pretty spaced out on that track too. Now the 808s are pretty much gonna follow the kick. Let's see if I can come up with just a pretty like a melody for the 808s. And just so you guys, if you guys are wondering, I already kind of pre-leveled my all my sounds so that for the for the sake of the tutorial, you feel me? So that it doesn't take too long. It's a nice quick beat. This is my first tutorial, so I'll be getting into a lot more other stuff and details as tutorials go on. But enough of that. Let's get into it. So let's so we already know how that sounds. Whoops. Oh, gotta do that. There we go. All right. So this, I want to highlight, since we're using the key of D, we're gonna just basically put this on D. But first, actually, I want to bring this up so I can hear what I'm actually listening to. There we go. Let's see what we're listening to. Put this up some more. Bring these all the way up as well. See how this sounds up here. Let's see. All right, sorry about that. My wife and daughter came in the room, but let's get started. Let's get back into it. So the bass goes like this. I had finished it, figured out like what I wanted. So that's how it sounds. All right, so drums are out the way. Yeah, definitely it was a pretty simple what is it, the drums were pretty simple, in my opinion. Not too many rolls or whatnot. And the hi-hats, they're like real hi-hats, you know what I'm saying? Had that real feel, that real sound to it. So that's why I had lowered the velocity. You can even go as far as to pan it a little bit, but you get that kind of like that feel when you play with the velocity as if it was like a real hi-hat. So let's get into the pad here. All right, let's see if I come up with a melody with the pads. He definitely did a lot of like it sounded kind of dark. So to get those dark sounds, depending on what scale you chose, today we're working with the D minor scale. In that scale, the notes that are right next to each other, you want to deal with those notes mostly. I mean, yes, you can go off that and use like the notes in between, like these notes and stuff like that, because the scale is in D minor. So you are gonna get that dark feel. But like when you really want like just to keep it dark, try to stick to the majority of the notes being on like the half notes. So without further ado, let's get into it. So you see already, you're already getting that feel, right? Like that spooky horror kind of feel. You're already getting it. Like I said, sometimes you know you can. The song is in D, so you can always use the root note of that sound. Alright, I like that. Stick with that. So let's get into the E piano. Now, I like the E piano and I like the sound. So, like I said, the E piano is from Lounge Lizard. It's the electronica warped, and it's the pulsing phrase, which is pretty cool. I like the All right, let's get into the E piano. Let's see if we can find a melody for that. Notice that I start on my root note, so we're trying to keep it basic, keep it simple. Start on the root. Of course, you can go and start on and do, but just to keep it for the sake of the tutorial, we'll start with the root note. Where I'll just totally put it on right there. So we're gonna switch up some stuff. Whoops. No, that's not what I want. You know, you want to add some variation as well. Well, we'll get to that in the next tutorial about variation. Right now, we're just going to try to keep it simple. Keep the whole beat simple. And I think you're pretty much done. So let's see how that sounds with the bass and how it's supposed to sound. Okay. Like that, you got yourself a black type beat. So, but I don't want to keep All right, yeah,
Just
I want to
bass.
change this up a little
I
bit.
wanna
I
change
had
this
already
up.
laid it out, but I did not like the way the bass is sounding like this. Yeah, it's not sounding right. So I'm gonna go ahead and change that up a little bit. So we're gonna put, let's see, like something sounding kind of funky around here. So we're gonna move this down. And make sure that sounds good. Alright, that's dope. I'm alright with that. That sounds good. That sounds good. But I definitely hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, let me know what you guys are feeling, what other beats you want me to do. Now remember, I'm not going to copy the beats verbatim. I want to make the beats my own, because that's the whole point of producing. You want to make your own beats, your own style. You want to take from others and just kind of make your own twist on things, or whatever the case may be. This is again a black type beat. Not exactly like the song Problem, but pretty similar. You know, they have the spaced out drums and that kind of slow, spooky vibe to it, or whatever, and the hard hitting 808 that I have. But yeah, let me know what you guys want. If you want me to talk less and do more, or you guys like the commentary during the whole building a beat, let me know.